My makeup still doesn't move because I have primed it with this. It is worth the hype for sure. Y'all, this legit does taste like horchata. But I also really love this for bare lips when I have no makeup going on. It just looks so natural and beautiful. Hey beauty, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my summer favorites. Most of it is beauty, I will say, but I do have some clothing favorites and of course lifestyle favorites for the kids because we got to keep them entertained all summer break. Summer is my favorite season and I'm so excited to share my favorites with you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I do have to address the fact that I sort of disappeared from YouTube for like 2 months, I feel like. I really did not mean to do that, but everything was getting kind of crazy with the tariff situation and I had been doing a lot of Shein hauls and I didn't want to share those if y'all were gonna get charged more for tariffs or the pricing was gonna be crazy different. So I kind of put those on hold and now I feel like the tariff situation has basically just gone away. I have shopped Shein recently. I actually have a couple of hauls sitting right here that I need to film. I'm happy to report that the low pricing has stayed the same and I haven't had any extra bills that come along with deliveries and everything seems to be running pretty normal for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue the Shein hauls. I have a dupe haul and a summer vacation haul to share. So I'm just kind of waiting on a couple more items, but those will be up soon. I also did not disappear from social media altogether. I was posting like 3 times daily on TikTok because I really want to grow that platform. I have a lot of fun over there. It's one of my favorite platforms just in general. And in all honesty, it's so much easier for me to grow over there. I get pushed out by the algorithm so much more over there. And YouTube has been a lot of work. While I love it here, it is a lot of work. And I even have someone who edits my videos and it still takes up a lot of time. And with TikTok, I can get videos up within like 2 hours. I could film it, edit it, and post it within 2 hours and have it reach more people. So I have been focusing on growing that platform, which right now I feel like I've sort of figured out the algorithm. I'm growing like crazy over there, like basically 100 followers a day, and a lot of my videos are getting like almost 100K views, which doesn't happen a lot for me over here. So I do still plan on sharing YouTube videos because I do love filming long form content, but I don't know if it'll be multiple times a week. Again, I am really loving creating on TikTok right now. So if you have a TikTok, go follow me over there. I promise not to just disappear here on YouTube because again, I love YouTube and I've been doing it for so long and I do love a lot of y'all that are in my comments with every single video. I appreciate you and I see you and I promise not to disappear again, but I might be doing just less hauls, more vlog style, casual style. So I sort of rambled on forever, I feel like, but that is sort of the justification for me disappearing. And now that I've got a good routine going with TikTok, I can dedicate more time for YouTube again. So I think it'll level out from here on out. So I'm sorry that I disappeared, but I'm back and I promise not to disappear again. I do actually want to start with lifestyle favorites for the kids because every year I try to buy something that they're going to enjoy throughout the summer season. It's usually a kitchen appliance. 2 years ago, I ended up buying a s'more roaster kit and it came with the s'mores roaster and then it has like a little section so you can section out your s'mores, add chocolates, add marshmallows and graham crackers. I shared that one on my last day of school vlog. I love it so much. We've actually been using it a lot this year. Last year, I bought the kids a popcorn machine that sits up on the counter. We love that for movie night. Brayden has become our designated popcorn chef, and yeah, it's been amazing. This year I splurged on a slushie machine, which it actually also does frappes, milkshakes, mixed drinks even. We haven't tried the margarita yet, but me and Josh do want to try that soon. Jace wants to try the milkshake option. We just need to order some heavy cream. So I think we're gonna try that out this week. We have, of course, tried the slushie option. That one's the easiest. You just pour a sugary drink in there and it slushes everything up. I actually have a blue Kool-Aid mix going in the slushie machine right now. On the last day of school, I did do a soda slushie and that was so good. We used the strawberry Fanta. So delicious. I've been a root beer fiend lately, so of course I've tried the root beer option. That was so good as well. It has been so much fun trying out different flavors. The kids have gotten into it, and like I said, we still are trying out the other options, but it has so many. You could even do like a frappe, which I do kind of also want to try soon. So there's lots of things to do with that. I did also splurge on a huge bounce house this year. Actually, last year I bought the kids a bounce house as well. That one had one slide and a climbing wall, I think, and then a big like pool section. They use that so much throughout the summer. It was 100% worth it. So this year I upgraded them, and the one that I got has 2 slides, a bouncing area, and even a like ice cream shop area. The first Sunday that Josh was off of work after school ended, we were all out there and we were pretending that we were at the Nunnery Water Park. Me and Josh were the owners, Jace was the owner's assistant, and Brayden and Ellie were the season pass holders, and we just had a lot of fun out there as a family. And so I totally think that it's worth the splurge, especially because it tires out the kids. They're running around and being active all day. I'm not fighting them to get off of their screen, and that, I will say, has been the best thing that I've invested in for the summertime for the kids, because I used to do just like blow up pools, and that was fun too, but they're starting to get bigger and wanting more activities, and having the slide and the bounce house incorporated just helps them get the most out of a sprinkler like pool system in the backyard. My neighbor, who she comes and hangs out at our place a lot, has a cotton candy machine, so that is on my list to invest in for the summer. You know, maybe next summer. Maybe next summer I'll do the cotton candy machine. I feel like all the kids will be old enough to work it, because you do have to put like the sugar in and wait for it to start making the cotton candy and stuff. So you do kind of need an older kid for that, but they've done it with her and they really enjoy it, and it keeps them busy for a long time. So yeah, that's some ideas for you to keep the kids entertained while also having something that y'all can enjoy as a family. We did have, you know, one of those snow cone makers, but that didn't keep them as busy as the slushie machine has, honestly. But I'll link the snow cone machine because they did enjoy it as well. They just didn't pull it out as much as they have the other items. But yeah, that's some summertime fun ideas for you. Let's go ahead and move into some of my beauty finds. And I do want to start with makeup favorites, because there's a couple things that I haven't put on my face yet that I feel like I need. And I want to start with this Tom Ford lip oil. I actually got this as a freebie because I bought Josh a couple of colognes for Christmas and I got a free one of these. It's called the Soleil Liquid Lip Blush, and it turns a beautiful natural pink color. I love to put it on top of my lip stain, which I will talk about next. But I also really love this for bare lips when I have no makeup going on. It just looks so natural and beautiful without having to look like I have a full lip on, because I don't know, when I have a full lip on and no makeup, it looks awkward to me. So I've really been loving this. I have tried a Lottie London lip oil that's very similar to this. It's beautiful. I thought I had it and I looked through every single one of those bags. I also looked through my bathroom vanity. I'm guessing that it's in one of Ellie's handbags because she loved that too. I'll put a photo of it up on the screen right here. It's called Lottie London and you can find it in Walmart. It's $8 compared to probably like $30 for this Tom Ford. And I have tried it and I love it. I actually have one in my cart right now. I need to check out and show y'all what it actually looks like. I wish I could, I'm sorry, but I lost it somewhere. Watch, I'm gonna find it like 5 minutes after I'm done filming this video. But Lottie London in general is a really great brand to shop for at Walmart. They actually sent me a PR box and everything that they sent me I absolutely love, including this pink Lottie London powder. I am actually wearing it today and I have done a side-by-side of this one and my Huda Beauty. I honestly love both of these. The Huda is a little bit more thick, so you get more of the pink color payoff, but this one's a little bit more lightweight, so it gives you a really nice blurring effect, but it's also still pink, so it brightens without being too pink or too brightening. So I'm really loving this. Let me show you. I'm basically almost out of this and I'm trying to get every last drop that I can. It is the Mega Brow Shaping Wax. It is so good. I do have it in my brows today and it holds my brows so well. I actually do need to do a brow lift because they're not holding as good today, but this is my good brow and look at how pretty it looks. I think my bangs are dragging down this side, honestly. I love it because I can sort of shape it and play with it as much as I want and it doesn't get like too balled up or anything. Obviously it is a wax, so you don't want to mess with it too much, but if I need to brush up my brow like right now, then I can do that without it being too messy and it goes right back. I truly love this brand, so if you're looking for affordable makeup and you're in Walmart, look for that brand because everything that I've tried of theirs has been so good. The next thing that I wanted to share is this Kapari setting spray. Once I shake it up, look how shimmery it is, and it has a sunscreen SPF. It is so pretty on full face of makeup, but it's also gorgeous on bare skin. I totally plan on taking this with me to the beach, but let me show you. I'm pretty matte right now. It gives me a beautiful glowy look. So natural and pretty. I've been loving this so much to give me that summer glow. And the fact that it has SPF, 100% worth it. Another SPF oil that is totally worth it. I'm actually only going to put it on one side because I have another body glow that I want to share, but this is shimmery SPF. It is SPF 45 actually, and I love it so much. It's so beautiful and it doesn't smell like SPF. It actually has a really pretty like vanilla-ish tint, but look at how pretty that made my skin. Someone's trying to get in here. I think it's Wrangler. Come on. Wrangler and Lola. But yeah, Kapari makes the most beautiful shimmery SPFs ever. So I had to share these because these are go-to summer favorites. I do also have a more golden one That one I think is in my pull bag, but I keep this one on my bathroom vanity so I can just put it on in the mornings. And it's gorgeous. It leaves my skin looking so good too. I guess I could have layered it because sometimes I do. I'll just put this on before I leave the house, or like before I start getting ready. And then when I leave the house, I'll go in with this Dibs Unbothered Bronze, the Beauty Glow Stick. It's a glow stick. I don't know, it doesn't say what the name of the stick is, but I have wanted this since last summer. Look how pretty that is. I got this on Shein. I think Dibs does make their own body brush, but this one was way cheaper. Look at how pretty that is. It's supposed to smell like vanilla too. I actually ended up getting this in my FabFitFun. I wanted it, but I was not about to pay full price for a body glow. And my FabFitFun had this particular color for a good price. But now that I bought this, I don't know, maybe I will spend the full price on this. I'm glad I don't have to, but it does sort of feel like it's worth it because it doesn't transfer. It's so beautiful and natural and it blends out really well. I did try to dupe this out from Shein, but the one that I ordered just did not blend well and it left the streak lines like on my chest or on my arm wherever I drug it down, and it just didn't blend well. But this one is so pretty. It's shimmery but not glittery, and it catches the light so pretty. Like I said, this is the color Unbothered Bronze, but I know she does have a more golden one. This is just the color that was offered on FabFitFun. I'm glad that I finally got this because I've wanted it for a while. This is why I say that FabFitFun is totally worth it, because I get name brand stuff, not just in my boxes, but on a good deal when they're doing like their add-on sales and stuff. I've gotten some good stuff like Fenty, NARS, Olaplex, Hourglass even. Like I've gotten 2 Hourglass cheek colors, which I do have a coupon code and a link. I'll leave that in the description box below. I think the coupon code is 20% off your first box when you do a monthly subscription, and then you get surprise like add-on box if you do an annual subscription, which that one's also a really great option because like I said, you get a ton of name brand stuff and it's usually worth more in retail price than what the FabFitFun box is. So since we're talking about FabFitFun, let's go ahead and talk about this makeup primer, because I did also get this one in FabFitFun, and it is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Y'all, this is truly so good. Like I didn't want to love it because it is, you know, a higher end product, but it really is so good. It holds my makeup in really nice. And even with this like sunscreen layer on that kind of melts my makeup in a lot and adds a lot of moisturizer to my makeup still doesn't move because I have primed it with this. It is worth the hype for sure. But if you're not wanting to spend a lot of money on a sticky primer, I would totally recommend this Hard Candy one. This is the one that I keep in my makeup bag when, you know, I'm getting ready in the car. It really does work. And actually this one won an Allure Beauty Award. It is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. I would say that this one is a little bit more gooey, less tacky and sticky than this one, but this one is more hydrating. With this one, I do like to go in with a moisturizer before I apply, just to give my skin a little bit of hydration. It does also end up making my makeup a little bit more on the matte side than this one does. This one does give me a nice natural texture, but gripping power, I would definitely say that this one is a little bit better, but I still love this one too, especially for the price point. You can get this at Walmart, probably under $5. Don't quote me exactly, but you know, it's a very affordable price point compared to this one. So I do love both of these though. Since we're on the subject of makeup, makeup, let's talk about xoxo Beauty, because we all know and love the peel off lip liner. I actually do go in with it all over my lips. I'm not wearing it today. I did go in with a knockoff one that I don't like as much. This one is a lot better and totally worth it. I just couldn't find it in the moment and I was being too lazy to look around, so I used the other one. But that just confirms to me that this is worth the splurge and it lasts forever. I haven't had any issues with it drying out. Actually, I think I got this in a FabFitFun as well, if I'm remembering correctly. Like I said, that FabFitFun is totally worth it. And I'm looking now and I've got a couple more items from FabFitFun, but this xoxo cheek stain is new. I did get this on TikTok Shop, but it's also on Amazon and I am wearing it today. It works so good and I love that it's a cheek stain because it is gonna last all day. It's gonna stain your cheeks. It also isn't like one of these liquid cheek stains, because I've tried several brands of these and they all just kind of leave me a little bit patchy. In my vlog where I did the last day of school party, at the end of the day, my cheeks look so patchy because I had used one of these, and I noticed that this one, it not only feels more like a liquid cheek color, like it feels more like the texture of one of these cheek stains as opposed to like a liquid one. It does have a really nice, beautiful, lightweight blend. You can also layer this one. I did do a TikTok Shop video of me using this and it blends so gorgeously. I do like to just let it sit for a second because it is a stain, and then when I blend it out, it is so good. Truly, truly, truly so good. I've also seen the bronzers starting to go viral and I kind of want to try that one too. That way I have a bronzer stain and a blush stain for the summertime, because I actually don't have any kind of bronzer for my face that's gonna last all day through the sweat or being at the pool or being at the beach, whereas I do have this cheek stain. So I might try that one next because people are loving it. I have sort of been doing more of a no makeup look lately, especially with the kids being home. And for concealer and brightener, I've been using this Fenty Beauty matchstick in the color Banana 02. I like it because it's creamy like a concealer, but it also has sort of like a powdery finish. So I feel like I don't have to set it with a setting powder, which makes no makeup easier for me because I typically am an all or nothing kind of girl. But you know, lately I've just been on the go, and the less steps that I have to do to make my makeup stay, the better. And I feel like this one is a concealer and a powder all in one. I just have to blend it out with my finger and I'm good for the rest of the day. I don't tend to crease with it and I'm really, really loving this. I actually also got this in a FabFitFun. Buy it on Sephora, but subscribe to FabFitFun because I've basically gotten this free with girl math because I pay for my FabFitFun, but it feels like I get it free because, you know, I'm not swiping the card. It's just like on an automatic. And I did pay for the full year outright. So since I've already paid, everything that I get is free, right? With girl math. Josh would be so irritated if he just heard me say that because he's like, no, girl math is not real. He doesn't get it. He's a guy. Actually, this vacation perfume is also from FabFitFun, and I think even this gradual lotion. So I'm not pushing FabFitFun on you, but I love mine. So anyways, I'm rambling. Let's talk about brow stains because I shared this peel off brow stain on my TikTok and it literally went so viral. I feel like it's been, gosh, maybe a year since I shared this on YouTube, but I'll include the video where I'm like peeling it off. It is basically the same thing as this lip liner stain where you just put it on and then peel it off after a while. I really love this. It's super cheap from Amazon. I got it in a 2-pack, but if you like the Wonder Blading brand, they do also have one. It's a little bit more expensive. It's not a peel off one. You do have to wipe it off just like you have to wipe off their lip stain, but I feel like this one lasts a little bit better. This one does wash off within like the next day basically, but I can get a little bit more out of this one. I would say like maybe 3 or 4 days. None of these have lasted me like 2 weeks like a lot of people say they do. I'm just being honest. Mine does wash away within 2 or 3 days, but these are good if you're going, you know, like out to the pool or to the beach, or like you're on vacation and stuff and you don't want to have to worry about putting on your brows. I do like a brow tint personally, and then when I am getting ready, like doing no makeup, I do like this NYX tinted brow glue. I do also really love the clear one, but when I have a tint, it's easier just to use a tinted brow glue. And then I don't have to go in with a brow pen or anything because I'm layering like one of these two, you know? So that's my no makeup brow routine. And I'm really loving like all the stains because it does tend to last throughout the sweat and getting in the pool or getting in the water. And yeah, tints are definitely a go-to for me in the summertime. Another go-to for me in the summertime is a really nice summertime fragrance. I obviously love this one. I've gotten dupes of it. I've gotten, you know, the actual one. This is a summer classic for sure, but I feel like this one doesn't really last that long. It is just a body spray. I do really like the leave-in conditioner because that does last in my hair for a long time. I actually just ran out of it. I can't remember if it's in the bathroom. I do have some stuff collecting over here for a empties video, but I don't see it there, so it's probably in my bathroom. I do totally recommend the leave-in hair conditioner in this scent if you want it to last long. I've also used the body wash, which I really like. It smells good, but I don't feel like it makes this last any longer. I've also used the shampoo and conditioner, but it is a splurge and I just don't like to splurge on shampoo and conditioner. The scent didn't last as long as the leave-in conditioner, so I did also get this vacation perfume from FabFitFun last year, and I did use a lot of it. I actually haven't sprayed this today. This, on the other hand, does last a while, and it really truly does smell like vacation, like a mixture of coconut and like SPF. It really just reminds me of being in paradise. So if you're wanting a really good summery summer scent, go with this one. It truly is so good, and it does last a long time, which I love. And then let's talk about the next FabFitFun item I have. This totally did not mean to turn into a FabFitFun ad basically, but I have had this since last year. Josh uses this more regularly than I do, my little gringo, because he does like a good base tan, but this is actually so beautiful even on my skin tone. I did use it not last night, but I think the night before, and I feel like it gave me a nice little glow. It definitely evened out my skin. The only thing is that I wish it wasn't as watery because it does tend to come out really fast and kind of make a mess if you're not expecting it. I always have to remember to take the pump slow, but I have been preferring something like this over a foaming self-tan. I am kind of already like tan this summer because I've been sitting outside in the bounce house with the kids. So maybe that's why I haven't really been feeling the need to self tan, but I do like a little bit of color, especially in the summer, because it tends to even out any, like, you know, bruises, and it covers like veins and, you know, especially in my legs that I don't want showing as much. So I totally recommend this Tan Luxe The Gradual. It's called the Illuminating Gradual Tan Lotion. And we got the huge one and it's lasted us for a really long time. So I've been loving this. And speaking of covering up your blemishes, I did purchase this and share it in a TikTok. I really like this. It smoothed out my skin tone. It gave me a little bit of color, and it didn't fully cover like a dark bruise because my legs tend to bruise easy, but it did leave my skin looking airbrushed almost. This is the Westmore Beauty Body Coverage Perfector Illuminator in Camouflage, and on TikTok Shop I did get these as a pair. I noticed on Amazon you do have to buy them separately, so if you are on TikTok and you want to save a little bit of money between these two, I would personally buy it on TikTok Shop, but if you prefer Amazon you can get these separately. I do really like this brush. It's big and soft and it smooths out the color so good. Actually, I'll do a demo for you because I don't have anything on my legs. Lola kind of scratched me a little bit yesterday, so let's put a little on this side. But this is not supposed to smear, and it's supposed to even out your color, which look at the difference. Took off my shoe, but can you see it? I feel like I can totally see a difference between this leg and this one. My lighting's not very good, but there's that leg, nice and smooth. And then there's that one. You can see all my imperfections. Show you up close. Look at how airbrushed it looks. See, and a little bit went a long way. This would be good if you're like in a wedding or you just want a little bit more coverage without having to deal with the self-tan. Like, I feel like my legs look so good now. I hope you can see it because my lighting looks so bad. I am truly loving it, and you can use it anywhere on your body, but I forgot to put that glow on, so I kind of don't want to layer it. But if you need a body perfector, I totally recommend this one. You don't have to wait as long for something like this than you would like a self-tan, and I feel like this makes my skin look a little bit more airbrushed than a self-tan does. Sometimes the foaming self-tanners dry out my skin really bad too. I also have to mention a DIY lash kit. I'm personally loving this Beetles one right now with the pixie style where it has the little spike in the middle. I think it's so cute and natural looking. I just put these on today and I'm loving these. I love a good lash extension for the summertime, especially. Well, I love a lash extension in general, but the summertime especially because, you know, the kids are home and you're just a little bit on the go more, like taking them to the water park or the pool or just the regular park. I don't want to have to spend a lot of time getting ready. So if I have lashes on, it just makes my 5-minute no makeup easier. And, you know, it makes vacations easier and life easier in general. So this is the current lash extension kit I'm loving. I love this style. I think it's so cute. They do have multiple different style options as well, of course, but it does come with the tweezers, the remover, the bond and seal, and this really nice lash brush. Probably could use instead of my finger. Let's try this. I actually hadn't used this brush yet. It's a really nice brush. I need to keep this one in my vanity. Okay, I think we are not done with the beauty. I do want to give a shout out to this Fruit Farm Fruit Cake Smoothing Shave Butter. I like this because it's super cute. It's like in a foam type texture, and it's easier to glide on than like a spray foam. And I really like the texture. I think it's super cute. It smells good, and it makes my skin so soft when I use it to shave. I use it on my armpits and my legs, and I always get a really nice smooth shave. I just picked this one up at Walmart, and they do have different colors, but this one has acai and hyaluronic acid. I really love this. And then I just started using this. I haven't seen like major results, but I'm actually really loving it. It is the Maylee's Get Dreamy. It's the overnight toning body whip. I love this because it has melatonin in it, and when I use it, I get such a good sleep. It's not like overwhelming melatonin like when you like take, you know, a melatonin drink or anything like that, but it just gives you a nice restful. I feel like it relaxes my body more than anything, and I get a really good night's sleep when I put this on. But it is a toning lotion, so it's supposed to help with cellulite, loose skin, and I've mostly been putting it on down here, and you know, I have cellulite on my legs, so I've been using it there too, and I'm really liking it. I've tried like cellulite burning creams, and I cannot do those because I do not like the tingly sensation, and this one actually gives me more of like a calming, cooling sensation, and I'm just really loving it in general. I have seen videos where they do show results, so hopefully I'll get there soon, but I just need to get more consistent with putting this on because it's not fully part of my nighttime routine yet, and maybe I'll set like a reminder to go put this on or something because I sleep so good with it. Let's just talk random handbag favorites, and this is probably a given. A lot of y'all probably already do this, but I like to take these little mini travel deodorants and carry them in my handbag. Used to, I would leave like a spray deodorant in my car, but then when I'm like out at a place, I don't want to have to walk all the way back to my car. So I actually had gotten this in a FabFitFun, and I was like, you know what, that's kind of genius. So I purchased a couple more, and I keep them kind of scattered in my favorite handbags. That way I always have a little mini deodorant in my handbag or on me when I need it. And yeah, so just a little handbag hack, if you will, for the summer. I keep mine in my handbag year round, but another one of my favorites, I do have it still in the bag, but I bought two of them because I love this so much. This is a hand sanitizer actually, and it is the Brazilian coconut scent. It smells not exactly like this, but very similar to this, and I've really been loving it. It was only $2.98 at Walmart. It smells so good, truly. I had to order this one online because obviously it was sold out in stores, but it's totally worth it. If you are wanting a good hand sanitizer for the summertime, I totally recommend this one from Walmart. Like I said, $2.98, and it smells delicious. I have a backup, and seeing how fast I've used this one, I might need to order another backup, but they do have the pink one, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to smell like the pink one of this one. So I might try and grab that one actually. Another lifestyle favorite, I just got a new pack in, is this Salud horchata. Y'all, this legit does taste like horchata. I love this so much. I'm an horchata girly. It's my favorite drink of all favorite drinks, and this one is so good. It's perfect to mix in just water. I've also seen a lot of people mix it in like a vanilla protein shake. I haven't tried that yet. Maybe I should, but I like mine just in water. I feel like it's so refreshing with some ice, and it's so good. It even has the perfect amount of cinnamon flavor in it. And if you haven't tried this and you're an horchata girly too, definitely try this. It's so worth it. And these I think have a lot less sugar than like liquid IVs do. This is actually an influencer brand, and he's the guy who does the podcast with I Love Sarai's husband, Josh. His name is Josh. I remember that because, you know, Josh. But it's Hispanic owned and truly so good, and a small business technically. So you can get these at Walmart too, I think, actually. Oh, I almost forgot a hair favorite, and I want to talk about this quickly because I have officially found my favorite way to do a messy bun, and it's the TikTok version where you do 2 pigtails and then you tie the pigtails in 2 knots and you wrap your hair. I've done it in a half up, half down style, and I've also done it in a full bun style. I did post those both on TikTok, but I'll include them right here so you can see. This Kristen S Anytime Anywhere Recovery Balm is so good. I've had the hair wax sticks from Amazon, you know, like the little cheap ones that come in 2 packs. I like those, but this one I feel like is so much more hydrating and actually makes my hair look shiny instead of waxy. It has a really, really pretty finish to it, and you can use this not just for slicking back your hair, but like if you have flyaways, you can just do a little bit here and, you know, just smooth out all your flyaways and they should be good. If you're wanting to do like your hair slick behind your ear, you could do just a little bit right here and just smooth it out. You know, there's lots and lots of ways to use this. Or if you have like super, like this right here isn't really wanting to stick, or it's kind of being a little bit crazy, you can just smooth a little bit over on it and then it'll stick together with all of your hair. If you are wearing hair extensions and you know you have that one little piece of hair that's not blending with your extension, just add a little bit of this stick on it and it'll stick all together. So I'm truly loving this, and like I said, it makes my hair look shiny as opposed to waxy, which I think is one reason that I love this so much. You know, sometimes it is worth spending a couple extra more dollars on things, and in this case I would totally say that that was true for this hair balm. It is nourishing and repairing, and I think it has coconut oil and castor oil or something like that, but it truly is more beneficial for your hair than just a cheap wax stick. So I will of course link it with everything else down below. Oh, let's get into clothing. My next summer favorite is a sticky bra. I just got this in from Shein and I haven't tried it out yet, but this one is a double-sided bra, so it sticks to your clothes and your chest at the same time. I think Cakes is the first one that came out with something like this, and I didn't want to splurge on real cakes, so I got Shein cakes. We'll see if I like this style in particular, but I do love a sticky bra. I typically buy several every year. I do also tend to use these inserts. I just save them from my sports bras, and if I need just a little bit of padding on a shirt that's, you know, smooth, then I'll just put that in there, and typically it does stay where I want it to, especially if it's like a tight bodysuit like how I'm wearing now. But supposedly these are good for like swimsuits or like low cut tops that you need the top to stick, you know, then these are supposed to be good for that. So I'm excited to try the double sticky style, but I do love the just basic silicone stick-on style as well. I just get those on Amazon. I think I did order another style of those from Shein as well, so I'll link the Shein ones that I've ordered. I'm still waiting on that, which is why I haven't filmed my Shein haul yet. But speaking of Shein, I want to mention their hats, because I've started a Shein hat collection. This is my newest one and I am loving it. I think it's so cute. It says Mommin', and then it says too busy to care. And then pink in the back, it's a nice beige. It does actually have the embroidery, which I don't know why there you go. There's the embroidery. It's actually really nice. And on the side, it's actually a really nice embroidery as well. This one did come in multiple colors and I'm loving it. I did also get this one on Shein. It disappeared for a while, but I just found another listing, and actually the reviews on the other listing, that one is more legit because it has logos on here too. So I'll link that one for you, but I've really been loving this one as well. I've been wearing a lot more athleisure lately, and this is perfect for it. I did get some aloe socks from DHgate as well. I had them right here. So I pair these together a lot with my dupe style outfits. I have a black and white tennis dress from Amazon that I absolutely love, and it's giving this brand. So I will link that for you. And then this cherry one I actually got last year. I like how cute it is. Ellie thinks it's super cute, and I've really been into the cherry trend this year. So I've been wearing this one a lot too. Super cute. And I do have a couple other on my wish list on Shein right now. I know that there was one that is sort of like this where it's embroidered, but it has like really cute like lucky graphic on it. There was another one that I'm blanking on now. I have it on my wish list. I'll link it down in the description box below. Other than that, I think we have all of my summer favorites covered. I didn't realize how much I had to share, but like I said, summer is my favorite season. So I hope you enjoyed all of my summer favorites. I enjoyed hanging out with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember, I'm filming several Shein hauls soon, so if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.